What's going on, guys? Alright, so I'm going to be talking about the top worst foods for your abs. So if you want nice looking abs, listen up, because I know what it takes in order to obtain and to maintain nice looking abs. So number one is to avoid liquid calories. So anything that contains a whole lot of calories in a beverage, you should avoid, such as sodas, teas, juices, and things to that nature, because first off, they are loaded with calories, and second of all, they are loaded with sugar, right? And if you combine the two, it is not good. That is a recipe for weight gain. That is a recipe for insulin issues and your metabolism issues. And yes, so that will hinder your weight loss, and it will hinder your detoxification process, because your insulin and metabolism isn't working properly, so it won't get rid of the toxins and all the gunk within your body. So avoid those harmful beverages and consume, things like green tea, coffee, or just straight up water. And water, you could use different types of water, like bubbly water, Perrier, or just water, and that will do the job, because they have no calories, no sugar, and it will help, nourish the body, cleanse the body, detox the body, and it will help with your weight loss, because it contains no calories. And water is just good for the human body. It boosts metabolism, and it will help get rid of waste, right? Number two is sugary foods, things like candies, chocolates, cakes, anything that is really sugary. They are a poor source of energy, and it is not nourishing for the human body, and it contains a lot of calories and other things that are harmful for us to consume on a daily basis. The chemicals, the additives, the sugar, the sodium, all that will contribute to insulin issues, metabolism issues, and weight gain issues. So you'll be developing stubborn fat from this. So sugary foods and sugary beverages are a no-go when it comes to your abs. So when it comes to food, avoid sugary foods, and if you're wanting something sweet, use fruits, and add different things in your fruits in order to spice up your diet a bit, and to spice up your your taste buds, because a lot of people have issues with taste. They think if it's not tasty, then it's boring or not as enjoyable, so they will just continue on and continue on. But you can make healthy foods tasty as well, if you know what you are doing, or just experiment with spices, herbs, things like that, and just add a different variety of foods within, in order to get the best out of it, right? Number three is to avoid junk food. So junk food ties in with sugary foods and sugary beverages, or liquid calories. So junk food, that includes like anything that is not beneficial for us humans to consume. So things like chips, candies, sodas, what else? Junk food, like fast food, fries, there's a whole list of junk foods. Anything that is really like sugary, loaded with salt, and typically just sugary foods, foods that have high sugar content is considered junk food. Or you could consider like fast food junk food, because it has a whole lot of sodium and a whole lot of harmful chemicals and a whole lot of calories, so you can consider that junk food. But any food that doesn't nourish the body in a healthy manner is considered junk food in my mind. So like chips, does it benefit the body? No. Does candy benefit the body? No. Does vegetables? Yes. Does chicken? Yes. But you got to make sure that healthy foods needs to be cooked and prepared properly as well. So no harmful oils, or excessive sodium or sugar, or anything like that. So the best bet when it comes to like meals and going about meals and consuming meals is to make your own foods, make your own homemade meals at home. I said that like 3 times. But yes, so homemade meals are the way to go, because you dictate, or you get to choose, you know, what ingredients are going in, how much of it, and yeah, so you get to choose the quantity, and then you can dictate the quality of your food and their nourishment and stuff like that. So yeah, but typically junk food will come from carbohydrate sources. So typically people who are obese tends to favor carb foods more than like fats and proteins. So if you see yourself excessively indulging in carb-related foods, then that is your issue. So avoid carbs and implement more protein and fats in your diet in order to you know, and well, carbs itself will hinder like weight loss. So if you just utilize like the keto or low carb diet method, you'll become shredded, and it is probably the best way to maintain abs, because the keto or low carb is very, very effective, right? Number 4 is to avoid deep fried foods. So deep fried foods are high in calories, high in salt, sodium, and overall they're not nourishing for the body. And people excessively consume deep fried foods, you know, like French fries, donuts, butter, chocolate, Twinkies, ice cream, you know, stuff like that. That is considered junk food also. So yeah, deep fried foods you want to avoid as much as possible, along with liquid calories, along with you know, all those things that I mentioned before. So that is that. Number 5 is refined grains. So this is another like carb related tip. You know, a lot of people have a high intake of like bread, pasta, carb related stuff, you know, junk, especially carb related junk foods. They typically indulge in that, you know, excessively indulge in carb related junk foods. So my best bet, like I said earlier, is to like go on a low carb diet and have a high protein diet in order to help with weight loss and to maintain shreddedness and to maintain your abs. Because if you're consistently indulging on carb foods, you know, that's gonna hinder your metabolism and your insulin sensitivity, and that will lead to weight gain. So make sure that you are controlling and moderating your carbohydrate intake as much as possible. Right, tip number 6 is the last one, and this is a very special one because a lot of people do it on a daily basis without caring or realizing or being aware of it, and that is, you know, partying, you know, staying up late, indulging, you know, drinking alcohol and indulging. So a lot of people party on a daily basis, you know, which is cool and fine and, you know, enjoyable, but people get carried away from alcohol and just, you know, enjoying life, and they end up like indulging on like chips and junk food and sugary beverages and stuff like that. So if you want to party, just make sure you have this mindset of, I'm going to strive for healthy foods. You could still eat healthy while partying and drinking and stuff like that. It's gonna be a little bit harder, it's gonna be a little bit more tedious. People may look at you funny, they might laugh at you, because I do this and I really don't care. But at the end of the day, who's gonna be feeling better, me or the person who is not caring for their health? Me. I feel a whole lot better the next day, even if I wake up with a hangover, you know. But yeah, so basically, you know, what will ruin your shreddedness, your physique, your abs is sugary beverages, liquid calories, sugary foods, and junk food, and deep fried food. Well, that is junk food. So you just really want to strive for healthy foods. You know, the healthier the foods are, the better the process will be, because healthy foods such as fruits and vegetables and healthy sources of fats, proteins, and carbs won't make you gain weight necessarily. It will help detox the body, cleanse the body, nourish the body, heal the body, whereas junk food will just accumulate, stagnate, and result in, you know, weight gain and ugliness and malnourishment and stuff like that. So yeah, and if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave me a comment down below. Visit my blog, link is in the description. I have full in-depth guides on, you know, nutrition, dieting, weight loss, fat loss, exercising, workouts, bodybuilding, stuff like that, you know. And yeah, you'll definitely learn from our blog. And you guys have a great day.